Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and this is Rafiki, and I am currently in the African bush. As you can hear, there are many different wild animals around. Do you hear them? Oh my goodness. Oh, the buddies and they are chirping. They are sleeping with chap-chaps. Can you hear that? It is crazy here. But, yes, so I'm in the bush in Africa. I'm broadcasting to you. And I just wanted to firstly let you know that, I really miss you Ado people very much, because you guys, I knew you for, how many years? I think it was 3.5, and so, so many of you I saw so very often, and now I do not see you anymore. You are gone. You have disappeared, and I do not get it, eh? But what I do get is that we are here, and that is the purpose of this video, is that I am here, and Africa is doing well. It is crazy. You might notice a stagger in the picture. That is because the internet travel very far to come here, so it is very stagger full. By now, many of you know that Africa is very, it's a very special place. There are so many kinds of people, so many kind of animals, so many kind of, the scary things here. Very scary. But you must do what you must do to survive. So we begin tonight by telling the story of Bombo Mukoso. Bombo Mukoso. Bombo Mukoso was a guy who lived in the place we like to call Malawi. I don't know if you've ever heard of the country of Malawi, but Malawi is a crazy place. It has very many wild animals, very many snakes, and very many wet types of rivers. And Bombo Mukoso was there. Bombo Mukoso one day was traveling down to the river. He was going down to the river place to find himself some water, because Bombo needed his water for the day so that his wifey could cook the boiling pot on the fire. So Bombo Mukoso found the river. We call the river the Roa Shere River. He went down to that river place to fetch the water, but it was much like it is right now, very dark, very animal noisy. Bombo he was not able to see what was going on around him, okay? So he walked down to the river. Bombo walked down to the river, and guess what Bombo had? Bombo had the cry of the hippo. It went somewhat like this. And Bombo, he stepped back, because Bombo was so alarmed by what was going on, he did not know what to do. Because for those of you who don't know, the hippo is the craziest animal in all of Africa. The hippo kills the most people in Africa. Bombo was scared. He had the hippo, he had nowhere to go, because he climbed down the riverbank to get to the water. He would have to climb all the way up the riverbank to fetch himself to the non-scary place of the hippo. And so he had no clue what to do. So Bombo decided he would hide his face from Mr. Hippo. So Bombo went like this. And then Bombo said, "Mr. Hippo, Mr. Hippo, please don't kill me, Mr. Hippo." And you never believe what happened. Mr. Hippo turned the other way and floated down the river away from Bombo Mukoso. It was the craziest thing Bombo Mukoso had ever seen. But you will never guess what happened when Bombo Mukoso carried the water from the river back to his hut. To find out what happened, you must tune in later. Bye bye.